Welcome to our second full day in Marrakesh. We're getting ready right now. I just need to put a little bit of sunscreen. I've not been using makeup so far, although I brought some, but I'm just not feeling like it. We're gonna put on sunscreen because it's pretty hot, and yesterday I actually got a heat stroke and my head was aching so badly, but we took a paracetamol and we were fine. And that is all that matters. So today I'm wearing a bandana because we don't want to repeat our mistakes, okay? But I'm just gonna be using my sunscreen, very, very important. I'm mostly just putting it under my eyes because that's what I need. But just like that, we're ready to roll. Our first must-visit place today is Le Jardin secret. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's an Islamic garden that was first initially built in 12th century, but then renovated in 20th century, and it's only been open to the public in 2016, which is insane to even think about. That is so new to us to visit. So a must-visit place. And it was a garden built to represent paradise, so I'm very interested in its architecture because, as I've already mentioned previously, being in Marrakesh feels like you're in a Wes Anderson film when it comes to symmetry, because the details of the symmetry are insane over here. And I'm just so excited to just be surrounded in greenery and fountains. So we're first walking there, and then we'll move on to the next must-visit place. We're starting off our day with this cute breakfast spot that we actually found out literally the day that we came, but we were just never had the chance to come. But we're currently looking through the menu and we're sitting like on the roof terrace, and it's genuinely so nice because the weather is incredible. I feel like genuinely like April is such a good time to visit Marrakesh if you're not very, you know, what you don't do heat well, because it's not necessarily hot, but it's not like, well, obviously cold either. And yeah, I'm like loving like all the colors that I'm wearing today, and life is just good, guys. Life is good when you're traveling. I am trying the traditional Moroccan pancakes with spirulina. It's my first ever time, so very excited. Oh, it's very nice and very soft. Much softer than I anticipated. It's very nice. I feel like it would be so nice to also have like some honey on it. This is good. كنت بقلبي محروس بزهر الحرقة والنار ليلودا منسية وسلم داير من دار. Das ist mit dem Lila, das was ich dir vorhin erklärt habe. Lila. Genau. Und das ist ja mit Eukalyptus zum Beispiel. Eukalyptus ist auch gut. We're currently on the street bed of Alcambria, and there's so many boutique stores over here that are super colorful, and everything is just literally straight out of a movie set. As I mentioned previously, that literally every single detail, every single ornament is so beautiful. It's just so captivating, and like being on the street is like it's so atmospheric over here. And this is like the road that takes you to Secret Garden. So this is just honestly insane. Literally 10 out of 10. I think Marrakesh is slowly but surely becoming one of my favorite cities that I've ever been to. And this is just, it's insane here. It's like a must visit place, genuinely. People here are so talented. Can you like look around and see it, like all of the handmade paintings, and even like the bags, the rugs, and just see how beautiful the interior of this place is. That is absolutely just insane. Honestly, I'm just like too stunned to speak, and there's nothing comes out of my mouth. And everyone is so kind, and it's so fun talking to people. I'm trying to like use my Arabic a little bit just to be like more polite and look a little more cultured. But wow. I do have to say, being here after, you know, everybody says like, oh, like AI just makes art more accessible, like, oh, but I can't draw, oh, I don't have this XYZ. It just genuinely maddens me so much. And then when you look at a painting like this, it's like, do you think you need a lot of artistic abilities? I mean, you do, but you just need an imagination. Like, this is so gorgeous. You guys, we got a mojito, which literally looks so nice, and it hits so well in this heat. Although I usually prefer to drink tea in the heat, but we're changing things up. I'm trying new things, guys. This is a mocktail. But what I actually wanted to talk about, especially if you like being surrounded like by tourists, because we're in touristic spaces, genuinely the French colonialism is so alive in every aspect of it, which obviously makes sense. I also come from post-Soviet countries, so like I understand it. Like Russian is my first language, etc., etc. So like I understand it very well. Obviously, although it wasn't the traditional colony, however, genuinely being here, it feels like I am understanding France Fanon's A Dying Colonialism piece of work much better. It feels like suddenly you're like surrounded by it. Obviously, he was born in the Caribbean, and he writes about Algerian colonialism, and obviously Moroccan, like Morocco wasn't as, I don't know how to like to put this into like correct like phrasing, but it wasn't the same as Algeria was as when it comes to like being a French colony, but it's still so alive. Everywhere you go, people like immediately start speaking French to you, and like I don't speak a word of French, I'll speak Arabic to you but not French. Or you know, like menus sometimes are only written in French, there's no Arabic to it, which I just find very odd, but also I understand it because like I experienced firsthand back home, so that's a little bit of my observations of art. if you're Muslim, I know you know this feeling, but it's, you know, the feeling of being surrounded by nature and the creations of our Lord, and then thinking about how, you know, if we get to see all of those beautiful places and all these beautiful trees and beautiful nature here on earth, like the fact that we can't even fathom just how paradise looks, and, you know, may Allah grant all of us paradise one day, inshallah. But it's just insane, and like being surrounded by so much nature is just like such a great reminder of the beauties that our Creator allows us to see every day here on earth. So that is just wild. I had to sit on the floor to relax, but I'm trying to put this bandana well, but it's just not working out now. And it's funny that like I'm sitting on the floor and that's not normal for everyone, so I cannot deal with this right now. It's so hot. It's actually not that hot. It's like 30 degrees or more. Let me see. This garden is arguably very small, but honestly when you see it from above, it's so worth it. Like every little detail is so much more comprehensible from up here, from the terrace, and like the view is just gorgeous. I absolutely adore it. Like look where we are. I cannot really grasp the fact that this was somebody's college. Can you imagine studying here, studying Islam in particular here? This is just insane. Also, students used to also live here, so there are like small rooms around, which is honestly just mind-blowing. The fact that people just studied Quran here, they studied grammar, they studied the Islamic law. Insane. Can you even imagine the fact that this is where they took their ablution? Like imagine this is the setting where you take your ablution. That is absolutely insane. That's genuinely insane. The I can't pronounce it, the calligraphy here is so immensely beautiful. The colors are just mesmerizing. Also, I love girls who are wearing like beautiful abayas. It's like over 100 students actually lived here, and their rooms are like tiny. When you go, there's like absolutely no space, but honestly it just makes you imagine all of like, you know, like their late night prayers and their late night thoughts and conversations they must have shared here. It's just insane. Like so much history is embedded here, and these walls have seen so much, and honestly I wish we could just unravel these walls and just see what there is here, but can't do that, so it's up to your imagination. We came to a restaurant right nearby the Madrasa, and it's so nice here. Like we're out on the terrace It's so windy over here, which is just very nice after all the heat. Genuinely, like the heat tires you so much. But yet again, it's only 30 degrees. I don't know why we're getting this tired, but it's just so beautiful over here. Oh, my menu closed. We're gonna get like the most basic of foods. We're gonna get like a Caesar salad and a burger because, well, this menu is very like international. There's like spaghetti and stuff, so. It's very much golden hour. It's finally, the weather is just like perfect right now. I feel like this is the hours to be walking around, but it's just so much more like colorful in the day, you know, because I think pretty much in 1 hour I think it's sunset, so it's already like prayer time. So we're headed back to our Riyadh because we're just like exhausted. And also tomorrow we actually have an Awagai desert tour, and I'm not sure if it was a scam or not. I did book it on Booking, and I obviously like tried to see the reviews and you know who's putting together the tour, etc. But it was, I don't know if this is happening tomorrow. We're just gonna see about it, but trying to hydrate as much as possible because I'm not drinking enough water at all. I'm not drinking enough water, like period. So I'm trying my best, but I can't say I'm very successful at it.
ولا المجاري بتتداوى ولا يوم